Welcome. Quick-ish video, I guess. I've been following this for a while, haven't I? So that's why we're talking about it again. There's more information. But basically, Batwoman boss, right, so the showrunner and all that, has explained why the show isn't recasting Kate Kane. And if you didn't know, Ruby Rose, the actor or actress, whichever is PC, literally no idea anymore, is leaving the role of Batwoman, who is played in show by a character called Kate Kane, which is the cousin of Bruce Wayne. And there's obviously loads of controversy surrounding why she's gone and things like that, namely probably because she can't act her way out of a paper bag. But in doing so, in her leaving, they're choosing to, rather than recast the role of Kate Kane, so just bring someone else in to play the same character, they've chosen to just go a new character altogether. So this is what this is about. We finally know the reason why. It's dumb, I think. Especially considering we don't know that this is even getting a third season. In fact, there are some rumours that I've seen floating around. I haven't managed to confirm it yet that it's not getting a third season. So if that is the case, why bother? Why bother? So before we get into this, and it probably will be a quick video, I don't know. Skip ahead 30 seconds if you want to miss my spiel. I'm making a movie. I am making a movie. It's called Blackfields. It is a high concept horror fantasy film. My brain's just gone to mush. Conan, Hellraiser, The Thing, all those kind of things rolled into one Norse-inspired aesthetic. I'm doing it on GoFundMe. It's linked down below in the description box. Check it out. And also there's an update on the prop, the weapon that you can win if you donate $5 or more. So there you go. So let's dive into this, right? So we're not going to beat around the bush. We'll just get straight into it. Her reasoning is, and this is this weird website that I'm on is actually the source. Give me my remote. So Caroline Dries addressed the show's decision to bring a new Batwoman into the mix rather than recast Kate Kane during a brief chat with her former boss colleague Julie Plec or Plee. I can't fully read that, but never mind. During the virtual ATX television festival. So this will be interesting, right? This will be super juicy. It's not. She says, so to be honest with you, I did consider the soap opera version for a hot minute. Selfishly, we had a couple episodes already written, and transition-wise, it would be seamless, since we already started breaking Season 2, Dries explained. But upon further reflection, and executive producer Greg Berlanti helped me make this call, and he's way smarter than me about this sort of stuff, he's like, I think we should just reboot the character, in terms of reboot Batwoman as a different character. Just to also respect everything, this is the real fucking hilarity part, just to respect everything that Ruby Rose put into the Kate Kane character. What did she put into the character? What did she... Her character's terrible. It's awful. It's absolutely awful character. What are you respecting? It's not like Kurt Russell in The Thing, is it? Having to pay homage to like a great performance and a well-liked character, or even just to bring it up to something recently. It's not like you're recasting Bane and Tom Hardy and what he did with the role. Like, what are you doing? They've been putting this character on a pedestal and this actor on a pedestal non-stop, as if she's like the bee's knees, the be-all and end-all. She's crap. I would love to be in a position where people blow smoke so far up my own arse that, like, I'm basically Santa Claus, aren't I? I'm crying on bloody Christmas Eve. It's such a joke. And I can't help but think how this really is distracting from the investigations that are happening into the show. Did you know about any of these things? I mean, you'd know if you watch my channel that they are being investigated for their production practices. Ruby Rose suffered a horrendous incident on set during a stunt. She had to have emergency back surgery. And unfortunately, there was a production assistant that wasn't so lucky and is now paralysed. Like, I mean, there's two pretty major incidents on set now. And they're being investigated, right? So I just think to myself, like, what the hell's going on? But unfortunately, this distracts from some of that. And like I say, right, so this is, I mean, that's dumb. We can all agree on that. That's dumb, right? You know, that's a stupid decision. And it also sounds like she's quite literally passing the buck, Caroline Dries. So, you know, oh, I thought about this. I did consider it, you know, selfishly because, hey, look, we've already got episodes written. And if you think about how people word stuff, it's almost as if she's going, right, well, basically, we had stuff in the bag, guys. We had stuff written. So if it's bad, we can actually just throw this out to them and say, well, we did have stuff written, but we had to rewrite stuff really quickly. I mean, the show's bad anyway. Like, no one's gonna know a difference, right? But do you see what I mean? How that kind of sounds a bit like that. How you can just turn it around on other things and just say, well, you know, it's because of this, actually. Because we had to rewrite everything. We did have stuff planned, but we had to swap it all out at the last minute. Soz? Why, what? Why didn't you just keep the same character? And then, again, passed on the buck, right? Upon further reflection, Greg Berlanti helped me make this call, and he's way smarter than me. So in terms of how people, like language and how people speak, that's implying, well, I mean, it's outrightly saying, he made the call, and she just followed it. Well, again, now she can go back and say him. It was his fault. He was the problem. He was the reason. He's way smarter than me, or so I thought. But I should have done my first instinct, which was, say, you know, to do the soap opera thing. I just think it's, I don't know. I just think it's trash, and this bad excuse at the end, just to also respect everything that Ruby Rose put into the Kate Kane character. What did she put into it? She looked like Justin Bieber for half the fucking show. What did she put into it? Nothing. Bat bike on the bat dyke on the bat bike. Like, what? Nothing. Literally nothing at all. There were extras in that show that performed better than she did. It's embarrassing. And then this new character is laughably bad, right? So we had, and this is confirmed now as well, we had a casting call. And the casting call is, so obviously it says, with fans now having to adjust to a new Batwoman, Dries admitted she thought a new character might help them with the transition. And this is who it is, yeah? I just think it helps the audience a little bit that we're not asking them to not address the elephant in the room. You just treat everyone like idiots then. I'm inventing a whole new character. In her past, she was inspired by Batwoman. She is going to take on the mantle and is... Batwoman. How are they setting this in the future then? Oh my god. She's going to take on the mantle and is completely, maybe, not be the right person at the time to be doing it. That's what makes it fun. And here's why she's not the right person, ladies and gents. She's described as a female, mid to late 20s, any ethnicity. Ryan Wilder is about to become Batwoman. She's likeable, messy, a little goofy, and untamed. She's also nothing like Kate Kane, the woman who wore the batsuit before her. Like Kate, she's a badass. The most dangerous type of fighter. I mean, highly skilled, but undisciplined. That doesn't make sense. Like, I hate to fall into pedantism, but that doesn't make like the remotest bits of fucking sense. Just throwing it out there. You cannot be highly skilled and wildly undisciplined at the same time. But it's fine because she's a fucking out lesbian. And that's important on a casting call. That's important in a character. Bearing in mind, she lives down by the river with a plant in a van. You think I'm making that up as well? I'm actually not. That is genuinely the casting call. It's ridiculous. So anyway, we now know why. I just think they're just clutching at straws. And maybe they're hoping that it'll boost the ratings because it's a completely different character. Completely different personality. characterization. But it's lame. It's super dumb. And there you go. That's all I've got for you. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Thank you so much. Take care.